Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the two-time defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs and the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. At the end of the night, one team's going to lift the Lombardi Trophy. Who will it be? Thanks for joining us one last time for the season. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Greg, the big question surrounds the AFC champs. The Chiefs try to be the first team to win 3 straight Super Bowls. What do they need to do to make it happen?
Well, I think the biggest thing in their favor, Mike, is the fact that this is not going to be a stage that's unfamiliar to them. This is something that has really become the expectation around Kansas City at the start of every single season. And you find yourselves as back-to-back Super Bowl champs, and you come in looking to make it 3. If they don't pull it out today, it's not going to be for lack of experience.
A champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Hurts working in the pistol. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To the air again, Hurts. Open man is the tight end, Stoll.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, you're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Moore going in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. A play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
I fumbled the football, and the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The Eagles offense going to, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now a man who made the move inside the division, it's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run. It's Barkley. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd down and 9. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I love the timing between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, The ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the receiver to actually look. This ball is well in the air before that receiver comes out of his cut.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hurts to throw. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Chiefs 1st down. They put Kelsey in motion. 1st down throw, Mahomes. He's got his big tight end, Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Chiefs.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Brown.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Now a 3rd and 2. Hurts going to hold on to this one. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's caught by Stoll. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more.
Oh, a loose football. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
A second down throw for Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Two minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We're back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. Hurts again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Again, Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down at about the 30. Hurts will try it again. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass complete there to Smith. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. To the air again. Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Throwing now, Mahomes. And he gets that to Hardman. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first out. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Three for three in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs are back within 5.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. We just watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback. That's Jalen Hurts. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So if you're going to have time to allow your big tight end to start on one side of the field and run a crossing route all the way to the other, your big guys up front better hold up in protection. That's exactly what they were able to do here. Gave the quarterback the confidence of staying with him the entire way through, delivering that ball on the far side of the field, and leads to a nice pickup.
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Hurts to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one is complete to Hardman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First and 10 for Mahomes. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Mahomes now to throw again. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now a carry for Hunt. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. To throw is Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up fourth and goal.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line, and not only do they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Chiefs are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. This is to Goddard on the screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Chiefs offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's a run with Hunt. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So now this team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Over the middle to his tight end Goddard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Hurts will try it again. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get this only to about the 10. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so, until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game.
That is caught side of the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. He'll drop to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This team's offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Patrick to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now Gainwell. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Here's Gainwell. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On the ground, Gainwell. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Two minutes to play in Super Bowl 59. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the pistol, it's Gainwell. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. They'll run here with Gainwell. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This one from 43 yards away. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mahomes. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The tight end going in motion to the left. A run with Gainwell. Yards are hard to come by there. They work it down to the 37-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. And the Eagles have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players. Their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say. But then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.